Hello everybody, Ronnie Lee with thebeanscene.com here. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about my biggest problem of living in Costa Rica as an expat, year one. You would think that one of my biggest problems is bad hair days. And today I'm having a bad hair day. I don't know what's going on, but it has got a mind of its own today. What is going on? I don't know what's happening here. And like with any of these my opinion videos, they are just that, my opinion. I know there's a lot of serious problems in Costa Rica, as with any country, but these are to be taken lightheartedly and not to be taken too seriously, people. Well, I fixed that bad hair day situation, didn't I? Pure Vida, boom. So you guys ready to get on with this video? These are gonna be my biggest problems of living in Costa Rica as an expat, year one, counting down to my biggest problem. So, without further ado, let's get started with this.
Let's go.
So I have to say, one of my biggest problems was making new friends. And I never would have thought that would have been on the list, because back in St. Pete and my whole life, it's been very easy to make friends. And I've made a lot of great friends here. But one of the things you gotta realize is that when you move to a country where they don't speak English, or whatever language you speak, I should say, there's a big learning curve there. There's a lot of missed opportunities to make some new friends. That language barrier it just slows things down. So which leads me to my next thing is you gotta learn some Espanol. And it has been slow learning that Espanol, I'll tell you that. It has been slower than molasses running uphill in wintertime. Does molasses roll uphill? What? Is molasses round? I don't really understand that saying at all. I'm gonna have to call my grandma, because she used to say that all the time, and I'm gonna say, Ma, what is that about? But I am happy to say that my Espanol classes are going very well, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I am learning new things every day. So it is happening, but it has been a struggle. Learning a new language at 50, yes, I am 50, I know, it's crazy. I look so young. Yes, it is hard to learn something new when you're 50, but that is one of the struggles when you move to another country that speaks a different language. But it is important to learn that new language. It opens up many, many doors. So I have to say, another big problem that I've had, not the biggest, is that every 90 days you have to leave the country and get your passport stamped, because we're not a resident yet. We're on a tourist visa. And that was not that big of a problem for me, because we had to go back to the States every so often to take care of business. But it's not that big of a deal. At least it wasn't for us. Another problem that's on a lot of people's list, and it's on ours also, is that it can be very expensive in Costa Rica. But what are you comparing that to? If you're from California and you move here, it won't seem that expensive. It's all about what you're comparing it to. There are ways to save money here. You can eat at the Tico places and skip the Gringo places. You can eat fresh fruits and vegetables. They're pretty inexpensive. You can save money on medical. You can buy an older model car instead of a new car. There's a lot of ways of making it work here. You cannot live in Tamarindo Beach because it's expensive for housing. You can live away from there. There are ways to save money, and I do believe that I am saving money coming from St. Pete, Florida, and living here. We are saving money by living here in Costa Rica. But yes, it has gotten more expensive over the years. That is a true statement. Hang tight, I'm just cooking a little brunch here. Another big problem that I never thought would be a problem, and it's really not a problem, staying sober. Now let me explain. A lot more free time right now since I'm kind of retired. As I get older, hangovers start sucking more and more. I hate them. Why is it so hard to remember to drink water and take an aspirin at the end of the night? It's impossible. But as a social drinker, I don't even know why I put this in the video. That is not a problem at all. My goodness, I'll see you guys at the bar. But on a serious note, when people move here, they're either retired or they're still working or they're working remotely. But the pace is slower here, so you have a lot more time to have some social situations. Some social situations, I mean, new people usually have drinking involved. So staying sober is a little bit more of a problem here. And it's not Costa Rica's fault. And before I announce my biggest problem that I have while living here, I want to do a shout out to the unofficial sponsor of this video today. These things right here are delicious. My God, if you're ever at Price Mart in Liberia, grab these things and eat them for breakfast. They're tasty with a capital tasty. I'm about to dig in. Look at this. So crunchy. I cooked it too long. But honestly, without a doubt, the biggest problem that I have had while living here in Costa Rica as an expat for the first year is grumpy gringos. What did he just say? Before you get all crazy, people, listen to what I'm about to say. If you move away from your country and move to a different country, you are badass. Plain and simple, you've done something that most people are scared to do. And I love people I've met here. They're great, outstanding people. They're pillars of the community. But some of these people, some of these gringos are grumpy. What are you mad about? Maybe your perception changed. Maybe you didn't know that you have to wait in line at the bank to pay your bills. Maybe you didn't know that you had to learn Spanish. I don't know. I don't know what changed. I don't know what happened. But we are in a very happy country here in Costa Rica. The people are genuinely happy. They've got the Pura Vida thing down pat. Man, they do. So what is the deal? How are you so mad about things? And if you are, which I understand, things change, perceptions change, bad things could happen. You could have got breaking into your house. You can continue to be grumpy and hang out with other grumpies. And then you guys can start a grumpy community and put a big fence around it with barbed wire on top and call it the grumpy community. And only grumpy people are allowed in. And that would work, I guess. But for you grumpy people out there, stop being so grumpy. They can come here to be around grumpy people. Turn it around. Change your perception. Figure out what you're grumpy about. Why are you grumpy? If you gotta go wait in line at the bank to pay your bills, just get there a little bit early and enjoy the time that you're outside listening to monkeys and birds and such. Have a conversation with the person in front of you or the person behind you. Right, man. Be happy you got money to pay a bill. So I hope I didn't irritate anybody with the last big problem of the grumpy gringos. But there is some truth to it. I've been around nothing but nice people for a whole year, and the only people that have been negative are the grumpy gringos. So guys, figure out what's wrong, change it, do what you need to do. Hey, continue to be grumpy. That's your prerogative. That's totally fine. And it's a small percentage of the gringo population. But anyway, this is just for fun. These are just my opinions. But leave your comments below. I'll get back to them. And we'll have fun with it. But Costa Rica is a beautiful place. It's kind of magical. It's got its problems just like any country in the world. But overall, it is truly Pura Vida. And I am an honor to live here. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Peace out. Does anybody say peace out anymore? What is that? I don't know if people say that. There's no one here. Why am I acting like there's an audience? Anyway, okay, bye.